Imagine waking up one day to realize that someone you trusted deeply has been secretly working against you. It could be a friend, a colleague, or even a family member. The betrayal cuts deep, and you're left wondering how you missed the signs. What if you could identify these people before they had the chance to hurt you? In today's video, we're going to delve into the 9 types of people you should never trust or respect. These are the individuals who will lie, manipulate, and deceive you if given the chance. They're toxic, and the sooner you can identify them, the sooner you can protect yourself from their harm. Stay with us, because what you're about to learn could change the way you see the people around you forever. Trust and respect are the cornerstones of any meaningful relationship. Whether it's a personal bond or a professional connection, these 2 elements form the foundation upon which healthy interactions are built. But not everyone you encounter in life is worthy of these gifts. Some individuals are so toxic that allowing them into your life can lead to emotional turmoil, professional setbacks, and even physical harm. This video isn't about spreading paranoia. It's about empowering you with the knowledge to identify and avoid those who could harm you. We'll explore the characteristics of 9 types of people who, if you're wise, you'll learn to distance yourself from. This isn't about creating mistrust in all your relationships. It's about recognizing red flags and protecting your mental and emotional well-being. Let's dive in. 1. The chronic liar. The chronic liar is someone who lies so often that it's become second nature to them. They lie about small things, like where they were last night, and big things, like their intentions or feelings. The problem with a chronic liar is that you can never be sure of where you stand with them. Imagine a situation where a colleague tells you that a project is on track, only for you to discover at the 11th hour that nothing has been done. Their lies have now put your job at risk, or at the very least, your reputation. Chronic liars can cause you to question your own judgment because they're often very convincing. They might lie to protect themselves, to gain something from you, or simply out of habit. But regardless of their reasons, the outcome is the same. You're left in the dark, unable to trust a word they say. When you encounter someone who seems to bend the truth frequently, it's a clear sign that they don't deserve your trust or respect. In relationships, both personal and professional, honesty is crucial. Without it, there's no real connection, just a web of deceit waiting to unravel. 2. The manipulator. Manipulators are master puppeteers who use emotional manipulation to control those around them. They're experts at guilt-tripping, making you feel responsible for their problems, or subtly coercing you into doing things you're uncomfortable with. Picture a friend who always has a way of getting you to agree to their plans, even when you have no interest in them. They might say things like, "You're the only one I can count on," or "I'll be so disappointed if you don't help me." These statements are designed to make you feel obligated, even though it's clear that the relationship is one-sided. The manipulator thrives on control. They want you to feel like you need them, or that you owe them something. But the reality is, they're taking advantage of your kindness and good nature. Over time, their constant need for control can erode your self-esteem, making you feel powerless. The key to dealing with a manipulator is to set firm boundaries and to recognize when they're trying to manipulate your emotions. Remember, a healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and understanding, not on control and manipulation. 3. The narcissist. Narcissists are often charming and charismatic, but beneath that appealing exterior lies a person who is completely self-absorbed. Narcissists see the world as revolving around them, and they expect everyone else to cater to their needs. They crave admiration and attention, and they're not above using others to get it. Imagine a partner who constantly talks about their achievements and expects you to be their biggest fan, but who shows little interest in your life or feelings. They might start off showering you with attention, making you feel special, but this is often just a tactic to ensure you become another source of admiration. Once you're hooked, the narcissist's true nature comes out. They're quick to criticize and belittle you if you don't meet their expectations or if they feel you're not giving them the attention they deserve. Narcissists lack empathy, so they don't understand or care about the impact their behavior has on others. They can be incredibly draining to be around because they're always taking and rarely giving. In the long run, relationships with narcissists are emotionally exhausting and can leave you feeling devalued. To protect yourself, it's important to recognize the signs of narcissism early on and to understand that it's not your job to satisfy their endless need for validation. 4. The backstabber. The backstabber is someone who pretends to be your ally, but when it suits them, they'll betray you without hesitation. These individuals are often motivated by jealousy, envy, or a desire to advance their own interests at your expense. They'll act like your friend, but behind your back, they're plotting ways to undermine you. Think about that colleague who seems so supportive when you're around, but who spreads rumors or takes credit for your work when you're not. Backstabbers can be particularly difficult to deal with because they often operate under the guise of friendship or camaraderie. You might confide in them, only to find out later that they've used that information against you. The worst part about a backstabber is the betrayal itself. It's not just about the act, but about the fact that you trusted them in the first place. Once you realize someone is a backstabber, it's important to cut ties and protect yourself from further harm. It's also a good reminder to be cautious about who you share your thoughts and feelings with. True friends will support you both in your presence and absence. 5. The perpetual victim. The perpetual victim is someone who never takes responsibility for their actions. They always see themselves as the wronged party, regardless of the situation. These people thrive on sympathy and often use their victimhood to manipulate others. Imagine someone who constantly complains about their life, but never takes any steps to improve it. They might say things like, "Nothing ever goes right for me," or "Everyone is always out to get me." While it's natural to feel sorry for someone going through a tough time, with the perpetual victim, this is a constant state of being. They'll expect you to listen to their woes and offer support, but they won't do anything to change their situation. Instead, they'll continue to blame others or external circumstances for their problems. This mindset can be incredibly draining, as it creates a one-sided relationship where you're constantly giving and they're always taking. The perpetual victim doesn't want solutions. They want to stay in their victim role because it absolves them of responsibility. It's important to recognize this behavior and to set boundaries. Encourage them to take action to improve their situation, but don't allow yourself to be dragged down by their negativity. 6. The opportunist. Opportunists are people who are always on the lookout for ways to benefit from others, even if it means taking advantage of them. They're not interested in fairness or loyalty. They're only concerned with what they can gain. Imagine a business partner who's eager to share in the profits when things are going well, but who disappears when challenges arise. Opportunists are dangerous because they're always ready to jump ship or throw you under the bus if it means they'll come out ahead. They're the kind of people who will only stick around as long as you're useful to them. Once they've gotten what they want, or if a better opportunity comes along, they'll be gone without a second thought. In friendships, an opportunist might seem very loyal, but you'll notice that their loyalty comes with strings attached. They might expect you to help them out whenever they ask, but don't count on them to be there for you when you need them. Their relationships are transactional, not genuine. The best way to protect yourself from an opportunist is to recognize the signs early on. Look for people who are quick to take but slow to give. who seem more interested in what you can do for them than in who you are as a person. By keeping a safe distance from these individuals, you can avoid being taken advantage of when their true colors eventually show. 7. The gossip. Gossips are people who love to talk about others behind their backs, spreading rumors and sowing discord wherever they go. They thrive on drama and often create it themselves by twisting the truth or outright lying. Imagine someone who always seems to know the latest dirt on everyone and who's eager to share it with you. While it might seem harmless at first, who doesn't like a little gossip now and then? It's important to remember that if they're talking about others to you, they're likely talking about you to others. Gossips can be particularly dangerous in the workplace, where their loose tongues can damage reputations, ruin professional relationships, and create a toxic environment. In your personal life, they can destroy trust and cause unnecessary tension among friends and family. Gossips don't care about the truth. They care about being the center of attention. They're often motivated by insecurity, using gossip as a way to feel important or superior. The best way to deal with a gossip is to avoid engaging with them. Don't share personal information with someone you know has a habit of spreading rumors, and don't participate in their gossip sessions. By refusing to feed into their behavior, you're protecting yourself and others from their toxic influence. 8. The envious. Envious people are those who resent others for their successes, often feeling bitter or angry that they don't have what someone else does. Envy can be incredibly destructive, both for the person feeling it and for those around them. Imagine a friend who's always making snide comments whenever something good happens to you. Instead of celebrating your achievements, they downplay them or try to shift the focus back to themselves. The envious are never satisfied with what they have, and they can't stand to see others happy or successful. They might try to sabotage you, spread negativity, or make you feel guilty for your accomplishments. Their resentment can create a toxic atmosphere, making it difficult to maintain a healthy relationship with them. It's important to recognize envy for what it is, a destructive emotion that can corrode relationships and lead to harmful behavior. If you find yourself dealing with someone who's envious of you, it's crucial to set boundaries and protect yourself from their negativity. Remember, true friends will be happy for your successes, not bitter about them. 9. The user. The user is someone who only values you for what you can do for them. They're the people who only call you when they need a favor, or who only want to spend time with you when it benefits them in some way. Users are often charming and persuasive, making you feel like they genuinely care about you. But once they've gotten what they want, they'll disappear until they need something again. Imagine a friend who's always asking for rides, money, or help with their problems, but who's never around when you need support. They'll make promises they don't intend to keep, using your kindness and generosity to their advantage. Over time, this one-sided relationship can become draining and demoralizing. The user doesn't respect you as a person. They see you as a means to an end. It's important to recognize this behavior and to understand that you deserve better. A healthy relationship is based on mutual respect and reciprocity, not on one person constantly taking while the other gives. If you realize that someone in your life is a user, it's time to reevaluate the relationship and decide whether it's worth continuing. Life is too short to waste on people who don't deserve your trust or respect. By recognizing these 9 types of individuals, the chronic liar, the manipulator, the narcissist, the backstabber, the perpetual victim, the opportunist, the gossip, the envious, and the user, you can protect yourself from emotional harm and create healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow into your life. Trust and respect are earned, not given freely. And by being mindful of the people you surround yourself with, you can ensure that your relationships are built on a solid foundation of honesty, respect, and mutual support. Don't let toxic people bring you down. Instead, focus on building connections with those who uplift, inspire, and appreciate you for who you are. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. We're here to help you navigate life's challenges with wisdom and strength. Thanks for watching, and remember, your well-being is worth protecting.